I whipped out the clipboard for this one. Pen and paper was required for this cold open.
Uh-oh.
We're doing a bracket. We're going to bracket off right here, right now, between 20 different items, 10v10 down to 1v1. We're doing Adam Sandler movies versus Will Ferrell movies.
Oh, this is going to be better.
For the battle of the ultimate movie, according to us three at least.
This is going to hurt.
So,
this could
Question.
Yes.
Is this personal preference or best movie?
This is based on your preference.
What do you think?
Yes, this is based on your preference.
I don't know. I like some really movies.
Well, I know. I was surprised at some of
To the Oscars, these are all
Yeah, that's true.
This could get contentious, but remember, there's one rule. No touching of the hair or face.
All right. So the way I seeded these, because they have to be worth their value some way. It can't just be on my bias when I was making the list.
Box office revenue?
See, I was going to do box office revenue. That was a good way
Netflix
to start.
Movies.
Yeah, they can't really figure out what that is.
You do Rotten Tomatoes or something?
Yeah, I was about to say. Yeah.
I was going to say, yes, I did do Rotten Tomatoes. The popcorn meter is what it is. So these were seeded based on their popcorn meter scores on Rotten Tomatoes. I will run down the seeds, I guess, first, and then we'll go matchup by matchup, guys.
We're going starting with the Ferrell conference?
We'll start with the Ferrell conference here. So in the 10th seed, believe it or not, is semi-pro. Oh. In the 9th seed is...
Wait, real quick. How do we approach... Do we just sit out if we have not seen the movie?
Yeah, I guess so. I feel...
You haven't seen Semi-Pro?
I've seen
semi-pro like once, but like I'm just wondering, like a couple of those Netflix movies you named. I'm like, I haven't seen these.
I got you. We should have seen. I've seen all of these. I'm pretty sure you guys have seen all of these. Okay. I picked the biggest and the best.
The cream of the crop.
Yes. The number 9 seed is Get Hard. That's the one with him and Kevin Hart.
Oh yeah, when he goes to prison.
I'm salty dogging you.
Is it Eva Mendes? No, that's not who it is. Guy sounds so racist.
Anyway. Get out, Alan! Get out! Get out of here!
She's so great. All right, in the 8th seed for the Ferrell the Ferrell category is The Other Guys.
Yes.
Great movie.
The 7th,
how is that so low?
I know. The 7th seed, Blades of Glory.
Okay, that's a good one.
And I do have the rankings. I'll pull those up later if y'all want to know the percentages of all of these where they were.
Oh, John Heater.
We are in the 6th seed, Step Brothers.
Oh, that's a great one.
Yeah.
In the 6th seed?
Wow.
In
the 5th seed, Megamind. Number 4, Talladega Nights.
Oh, I love that movie.
The 3rd seed is Elf. The 2nd seed is Old School.
What could the 1st seed be?
Anchorman. Yep, the 1st seed is Anchorman. You were right.
I'm so glad that Old School got that high of a seed. That is a quality film.
Yes,
it's a good
it
movie.
That was one that I toyed with as well on whether or not, because
it's not necessarily a Will Ferrell movie.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But
there's a lot of great stuff going on.
I did
big
feel
break in the movie. Yeah, it was early on in his career.
It was. I felt like his part was memorable enough to the film that it could be considered his movie.
Honestly, yeah, even if it was just the drunk Frank the Tank scene.
Yeah,
that's it.
Iconic.
That would have been perfect. Yeah.
Okay, on to the Sandler conference here.
Oh, here we go.
All the way in the 10th seed, 8 Crazy Nights.
Love it.
That is his one animated one that I put in here.
Some great songs.
That's a technical foul.
Fingers in your mouth, kitty.
Then the 9th seed, Mr. Deeds.
Oh, another great movie.
Yes. Please, let me change your socks. In the 8th...
It's my money.
It's Hawaiian.
Oh, that thing's on my birthday. I use that Hawaiian punch line everywhere. Yep. Anything I drink.
That's Hawaiian.
That's Hawaiian punch.
No,
Daddy, no.
Boobs.
Oh my god! All right, 8th
he says poop. I thought he says boobs.
He says boobs.
He says. I've always said poop.
Boobs.
He says boobs.
I need to do subtitles, I guess.
All right, eighth seed. Anger management.
Oh, dude. I said ovaries!
Yes.
I don't know what the hell you want me to say.
All right, seventh
You
seed.
gotta duck that shit.
The anger sharks are swimming in my head!
Oh my god! I think you can already tell we're a little biased over here. Okay, seventh seed is The Longest Yard.
Okay.
Sixth seed is Click.
Oh, it's a pretty
Solid movie.
I like it a lot
I
more
like
than
that that's
most.
so high. It was a good movie.
Fifth seed, Waterboy. Yeah.
Yep. This top five is tough.
Yes, it is. Fourth, we are now in the fourth seed. That it's Big Daddy.
Yep.
An early one for me.
I peed my pants.
Yeah. Third seed, Billy Madison.
A polarizing one for sure.
Yeah.
Love it.
Way higher. Extremely higher than I thought it was going to be here. The second seed, The Wedding Singer.
Oh, yeah.
Getting the love it deserves.
Yep.
And the table 4.
Yes. And of course, the first seed, Happy Gilmore.
It has to be.
Okay, boys.
Kick him off the tour.
Kick him off the tour.
It's a disgrace to the game.
How am I supposed to chip with that going on, Doug?
Back to your shanties.
Guy spends more time in the sand than Dave half. I fumbled it. Blah, 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 blah.
Okay.
Here
Let's
we
start.
go.
Let's get to it.
So it won't be-
I'm going to bounce back and forth, and I'll tell you
Will
who
these
seed
pit
is-
Ferrell against Sandler the whole time, or is it
No.
Sandler against Sandler till
It is-
the end, and then
yes,
it's Ferrell versus
yeah,
Sandler?
Correct.
Okay, gotcha.
Yes. All right. So the first matchups on either side is we have to decide. This is kind of a play-in because there's only 20 teams. So there are two matchups that are facing that decide who faced the number 1 seed and who faced the number 2 seed.
Okay.
Okay, so college football playoff style.
Exactly.
Okay.
So we will go to the 2 play-in games of the Ferrell side first. This is to decide who will face the number 1 seed. And this is against Get Hard, number 9, and Semi-Pro, number 10.
Absolutely semi-pro.
I am going Semi-Pro without a doubt, for sure.
It's definitely that. Mm-hmm. Jackie Moon is...
ELE.
Yeah.
Everybody love everybody. I think I quoted that movie earlier in a tweet when we were trying to trade people. I think it was Duran, and I was like, I'd be surprised if we got anything better than what I think Montreal got for Ed Monix, which was a washing machine from the Michigan Flint Dramatics.
I will give a shout out to Get Hard. It does have the scene that starts with we did get a meme from that movie with him in the sunglasses singing the I dropped this feeling on a summer day when you were gone. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes,
Yeah.
I do. That was good. Okay, so Semi-Pro moves on. We will put it in the books. Okay, now let's go over to the Sandler category where we will decide who is playing the number 1 seed, Happy Gilmore, over there. And that is number 10, 8 Crazy Nights, versus number 9, Mr. Deeds.
Deedsy.
Damn.
This is one that Christopher
I'm
and Jordan
agonizing
have
over here.
watched like as children. I mean, many of these, but this one specifically, I know. Jordan loves this one.
This is one of the ones I have a slight disagreement with the Sandler versus Sandler because I really want the Christmas movie versus the Christmas movie.
Yeah,
You know?
I got you.
But
there.
if we're go ahead. Sorry.
Just for the sake of sakeness, I'm gonna give it to 8 Crazy Nights. But I love Deeds. I don't want you to get me wrong, but I'm just gonna throw the decision over to Robbie.
I understand.
So,
I understand.
damn, I love both those movies. Oh,
They are both extremely quality movies.
one-liners for days from both of them.
Yeah. I have to give the edge to Mr. Deeds.
That is,
I do have to
I
give
understand.
the edge to Deeds.
I will say the musical quality coming directly from Sandler and 8 Crazy Nights does give that whole film a boost. Like the fact that he's doing literally everything.
Yeah.
I remember the look in their eyes.
Why?
Okay, back over to the Ferrell side where we will decide who is facing number 2, Old School. This is between number 8, The Other Guys, or number 7, Blades of Glory.
The Other Guys.
The Other Guys.
The Other Guys for me as well. That's
Clean
a
sweep.
straight sweep. We'll put it on the books.
Jenna Fisher was great in Blades of Glory, though.
Yeah. Nick Swardson was funny in that, too. I'm going to wear your skin for my birthday. I quote that entirely too much, and nobody knows what it's from. Back over to the Sandler side, where we will decide who is facing the number 2 seed, The Wedding Singer, and that is number 7, The Longest Yard, or number 8, Anger Management.
Anger Management.
Absolutely. It's anger management.
I am also giving it to Anger Management. I love The Longest Yard. It's a cool movie. I do quote that one.
It was cool that they had Burt Reynolds come back for it, too.
That was cool. And maybe the cheapness of the fact that it's a remake as well. But
it was a good remake.
Yeah.
I feel like Chris Rock carries that one.
He is really good in that movie.
Yeah,
He's
he
funny.
is. Let's go down to the bottom here, where we will decide the 3rd and 6th seeds. Who is moving on? Elf at number 3, or Step Brothers at number 6?
Step Brothers.
That is
What a ridiculous question.
that is the
That's a layup.
that is the best 6 seed I've ever seen.
Right, yeah, that's
That is a strong 6.
I don't know what the committee was thinking.
Okay, we will get up to the top-ish part of the Ferrell Conference. We'll get between number 4, Talladega Nights, and number 5, Megamind.
Ricky, I was high when I said that.
I am a semi-professional race car driver and amateur tattoo artist.
Ooh, and my Crystal Gale t-shirt.
You put that evil on me, Ricky.
Oh, God. All right, back to the Sandler Conference. We'll do the same things between the 3rd seed, Billy Madison, and the 6th seed, Click.
I'm obviously going to go with Billy Madison.
Billy
personally.
Madison for me,
But-
for sure. Absolutely.
Click is a great movie. Tony, you going to vote for Click just for sake?
I just
Yeah?
really like Click way more than most people.
Click is a good movie.
It is a solid film.
You know
through
my
and
complaint
through.
about
It's-
Click is
What?
it's too long.
What?
It is
It's
a
a
very
long
there's a lot
movie.
going on.
It is a long movie.
It's a lot going on.
That
It's a great movie.
movie
It's long.
it has an eloquent story, and it tells
Yeah.
it very well. And I don't mind that it is long, because it takes the time to tell the story, and you feel him dying at the end of that movie.
Right.
Spoiler alert. I mean, it's been out for it's got to be at least 20 years by now. But
Okay, 2 things about Click. I think Kate Beckinsale is the hottest Sandler wife, significant
absolutely.
other
She's
of any. Holy
a
crap!
consistent in my top 5.
That Pocahontas outfit she had on in that movie, I was like,
yes.
"Hello!"
Hello.
So
Wow.
the hottest wife is in that movie, and the scene with Henry Winkler that he keeps repeating,
Oh yes. Oh,
where his
Henry
dad keeps telling him he loves him.
Cover Winkler in bees. Another one. Little Nicky not making this list, which is weird.
yeah.
I know. Okay, so Billy Madison, it will take it, but not without giving the credit that is due to Click. And hey, don't forget Christopher Walken, also in that movie.
Wow.
Okay, up to the 4 and 5 seed. This will be a tough one, guys. This will be really tough.
Is
for
this
me.
Ferrell or Sandler?
This is Sandler still. This is the 4 seed Big Daddy taking on the 5 seed Waterboy.
Oh man. Oh, this is a tough matchup.
I wish you guys could see the anguish on
This
on
is a rough one for
Tony's
Tony.
face.
Oh man.
This is
Tony's fretting.
Big Daddy plays such a huge part of my
Both hands over his face.
of my childhood upbringing.
You said Big Daddy?
Yes. This is one that I watched in the theater. This is the first movie I remember crying in
Oh,
the
wow.
theater because he did not get his son. He
Right.
did not get to, get custody of the kid at the end of it.
I cried at Castaway.
Oh, yeah. I mean, how do you not cry at Castaway?
Yeah. It was at the Wilson. I'm
It
sorry.
was the Wilson. I'm
Yes.
sorry scene. I'm 5. I'm too young to see that shit.
And the peeing on the wall. I quote that
Oh,
one so
right.
much. I quote both of them so much.
This one's easy for me, but
This is not an easy one for me, and I think it's even way harder for Tony.
You want to go first, Tony?
It's hard because I know what I'm going to pick going into.
I haven't gone with.
You haven't gone yet? Okay.
I don't know. It's like, you know, the good Lord. What's the Wesley Snipes character?
Blade? Willie Mays Hayes?
No.
Both of these have been correct.
New Jack City character.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Where he's holding up the gun and he's crying.
Yes.
They usually do it when with the Tony Hawk, when I got to take out Tony Hawk. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, I know exactly what you're saying.
That's me with this, because I know what my decision's got to be. But
Nino Brown?
Nino Brown, yes.
It's hilarious. Oh my God.
I kept wanting to say D'Lo Brown, but I knew that was a wrestler from the 90s.
Oh my gosh. And then, like, who is it?
It's my mother.
Caller number 1, you're on the air.
Hello.
Hello. Am I making it onto the show now?
You are.
Jordan said to tell Robbie about his cactuses.
Is it going to rain?
Oh, because it's going to rain?
Oh, I got to bring the cactus inside.
Oh, okay.
It's raining here in Fort Worth at Walmart. So.
Oh. Well,
Okay.
Well, then I will go get those.
All right, bye.
We'll take a brief pause while I run
For the
outside.
the cactuses.
The cactus.
Cacti.
We're going to get rain on. All right. I have no idea where we were.
We were on the Waterboy versus
Yes. Yes.
Big Daddy, and it was still agonizing for Tony here.
Yes.
Still struggling. He says he's made up his mind, but he doesn't want to say it. It's just going to hurt him too much.
The answer is the Water Boy.
Oh,
And I knew it right away, but I spent the whole time knowing the answer and just reminiscing.
Big Daddy just holds too much childhood nostalgia for me. I have to go with Big Daddy.
It's up to you, Christopher.
The water sucks. It really, really sucks. The water sucks.
Another wonderful Henry Winkler
Yes,
performance.
we can't eliminate all the Winklers.
There is. All right, yes. And I'm fine. I'm totally cool with the Waterboy moving on. So that's nice. That is an upset, ladies and gentlemen. The 5 seed over the 4 seed.
I love Waterboy. I love Big Daddy, but Waterboy, I remember seeing that also at a very young age.
Yeah.
Those 5-4 matchups are great in any playoff. Everywhere.
Not disappointing.
Okay. We're getting close to narrowing this down to 8, I think. 8 teams.
The Elite 8.
Yes. Let's go back to the Sandler side, where we have got Step Brothers. Excuse me. Oh, I forgot. We need to do the 1 seeds, which should be.
Let's do this formality.
Right.
So let's do that. Anchorman, the number 1 seed, taking on Semi-Pro, the number 10 seed. Yeah, this is a no-brainer, guys. Anchorman for sure. Anchorman, write it down. Okay. Then down to the number 2 seed, Old School, versus the number 8 seed, Other Guys. I thought this one might be a little bit more contentious. I know my answer right.
There's an
off the
obvious
bat.
answer.
Yeah.
But there's just a cult following for this other one.
I know. I prefer the Other Guys. I will give it to the Other Guys for me, and I love Old School.
The Other Guys.
Old School is the better movie. But I love the Other Guys more than almost any movie ever made. I love the Other
Captain.
Guys. Every time I watch it, every time there's something else that gets me.
Yes. Oh, man, and that is a big upset. That's the number 8 seed upsetting the number 2.
It's usually
Have you done a desk
them
pop yet?
crying
Desk
after the lottery building explodes. And they're like, there's no way I don't have soft tissue damage.
Driving a cocaine-covered Prius.
We found your Prius. It was trying to vote for Ralph Nader.
Oh my God.
Thanks for the F Shack.
Oh, my God.
We
were like
such a car. Oh boy.
All right. Okay, we're going to go to the Sandler side. We'll do the 1 and 2 seeds over there in their matchups. The 1 seed, Happy Gilmore, taking on the 9 seed, Mr. Deeds.
Love you, DD, but that's definitely Happy Gilmore.
It's Happy Gilmore for me.
Deeds is a great movie.
I'm surprised the Waterboy didn't beat Deeds. Was that the matchup?
No,
No.
not yet. The Waterboy hasn't taken on their opponent yet.
Oh, okay.
You giving it to Happy as well? Or?
Of course.
Yeah, okay. Just double checking. All right. Down to the number 2 seed, The Wedding Singer, taking on the number 8 seed, Anger Management.
I'm going to go with The Wedding Singer.
I'm also going with The Wedding Singer. They're cones! They're cones!
They're cones. They were cones.
Another reference nobody ever gets. I love it.
Something that could have been brought to my attention yesterday.
And
use
John
that line a
Lovett's
lot.
in that film, too.
Oh,
He's losing his mind.
And I am reaping the benefits.
Good luck finding a DJ who can move and shake like this.
I'm John Lovitz. I love him in Rat Race as well.
I loved him in Happy Gilmore too.
Yes.
He's in the movie for like 20 seconds.
Yes.
It's hilarious.
Yes, it is. Oh, my God. Okay, so that goes to The Wedding Singer. That was a clean sweep.
Yep.
All right. Now we are down to the final 8 teams, the Elite Acht. Let's go back to the Ferrell division, where we have number 1. Actually, let's do the opposite. Let's do. Oh my God, this is a tough one. This will be a tough one. Number 6 seed, Step Brothers, taking on the number 8 seed, The Other Guys.
No way this one happened.
Yes, it happened.
No way this happened. Oh my gosh.
So we need to-
no.
I have some complaints about the Ferrell bracket seating.
I don't know, because the other matchup,
my
the
gosh.
opposite matchup, is just as tough, boys.
6-8.
Man.
Step Brothers, Other Guys.
Oh, this could be the championship round on its own, dude.
Oh,
Holy moly.
I love the other guys. I can't do this to Step Brothers. I can't. It has to be Step Brothers. It's just too important to the culture.
I'm still going to aim for the bushes.
Yeah, you're going the Other
I'm
Guys.
going the other guys.
You are certainly
And
biased,
I
my friend.
love Step Brothers.
Should have shot A-Rod.
He's a biracial angel.
My struggle with this is, do I like this John C. Reilly movie and Will Ferrell and John C. Reilly movie better than Talladega Nights, which is also a Will Ferrell and John C. Reilly movie?
They're so good together.
Except in Sherlock Holmes.
I'm giving it to Step Brothers for me. I'm giving it to Step
That's
Brothers.
fine. That's fine.
And Tony, I imagine from your pondering you were leaning the same way.
Yes.
Okay. Step Brothers knocks out the Other Guys in the Elite 8 round.
Great run.
Now up to the top of this bracket. This is number 1 seed Anchorman taking on number 4 seed Talladega Nights. Tony looks very sure.
I mean, it's Anchorman, but I love Talladega Nights.
It's like we lost both John C. Reilly movies. I'm
Which
sorry.
one do you like more? Remember, it's personal preference.
Which
It's
one do I? I mean, I
you
like Anchorman.
more.
I can quote the entire Anchorman movie.
That's
from,
one
from
I
memory.
would. That's one I would love to do a quote along at like the Alamo Draft House. That would be so much fun.
I have many leather-bound books.
My apartment smells of rich mahogany. She was a Chargers cheerleader.
So she broke her pelvis.
I'm giving it to Anchorman for me. That was also often when people would ask me, and probably still do, when they ask me what my favorite movie is. I'm like, well, if you want one that's just like straight up my favorite, like feel good, it's Anchorman. All right, now we got to do the same thing for the Sandler side, guys. These are just as contentious. Let's take it down to the number 2 seed, The Wedding Singer, taking on the number 3 seed, Billy Madison.
Oh, I see.
The amount of anguish.
That silly penguin's back.
The amount of anguish on these boys' faces. Oh my gosh.
It's Billy Madison for me.
Billy Madison for Chris. Tony,
Remember, this is you, Tony.
do you
This is-
have one?
we're getting to the point now where the only way that I can
Do you have any more
split
gum?
these hairs is to just put myself in the most anxiety-riddled situations possible. It's like, okay, if you don't choose this movie, your family falls to their death. Like, you know what I'm saying? So you have to make a decision.
I know.
You must be sure.
I know.
Think of Sheila.
For me, I think I have to go with The Wedding Singer.
Wow.
Son of a...
I really like this movie.
That is not
it's a
how
great
I.
movie.
That is not how I saw you go, and I thought you might ultimately go Billy Madison. This is a hard one for me because Billy Madison is not one of my all-time favorite Sandler movies.
It's very juvenile.
It is,
He,
but it
he
is
called
still,
it poop.
Yeah, it is still a very good movie that I also quote so much.
At no point in your logical, rambling, coherent response do you form anything close to a rational thought. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
A simple no would have been fine.
Man, I'm glad I called that guy.
It also has one of my favorite West Wing actors in there, Bradley Whitford.
He plays such a good bad guy.
I love Bradley Whitford so much, and he's done so many things, and he's wonderful.
It's one of his best roles.
Yeah. And The Wedding Singer, on the other hand, the guy's name is Robbie. He has my character's name, and he sings. I'm giving this to The Wedding Singer. Yes! I'm giving this to The Wedding Singer. Yes! And I was this close to giving it the other way, but ultimately, I like The Wedding Singer more. They were cones!
Julia Gulia.
Julia Gulia.
Julia.
All right, up to the number 1 seed, Happy Gilmore, taking on the number 5 seed, Waterboy.
Just a total headshot to frickin' Waterboy over here.
Really is. It's Happy Gilmore for me.
It's Happy Gilmore.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a sad one.
And take that goofy golf guy off and put a hockey player.
You look like a damn fool.
All right.
Okay, back to the Ferrell side. This is This is going to be a long episode, folks, so strap in. Okay. We have got... Oh, yeah, we're down to the final 4 here.
Oh, Schneid.
The final 4, Anchorman, the number 1 seed, versus Step Brothers, the number 6 seed. Step Brothers versus Anchorman.
It's Anchorman.
I don't know if I'm giving it to Anchorman that quickly for me.
I would have had a tougher time between this and the other guys. Between Anchorman and the other guys over Step Brothers and Anchorman.
Oh, my gosh. I don't know how to decide between these two.
What are you doing? I'm burying
you. Shh, you're waking the neighbors. That one has one of the funniest sequences that I can think of in any comedy movie is when they are trying to prevent people from buying the house. That whole montage where they're doing several things to prevent all of the buyers. And
Adam mow the grass in a Nazi uniform.
Yes. One of them's in a KKK outfit, and the other one's in a Gestapo uniform. Oh my gosh. Adam Scott is very funny in that movie too.
Why don't you punch me in the face?
He's great. He plays such a good apple. I tried to get a close-up interview with him, but they said he is a live bear. He will literally rip your face off. Get out here, panda jerk!
All right, let's make a decision, boys. What's it going to be?
Anchorman.
Yeah, after all the Step Brothers quotes, it's Anchorman.
It's an overtime loss, and I'm giving Anchorman the edge. Happy Gilmore versus The Wedding Singer.
Happy!
Yeah, that's Happy Gilmore.
Yeah, for sure. And the last 20-25 minutes could have all been for naught. We got the number 1 seed versus the number 1 seed. Which is the better movie, boys? Anchorman or Happy Gilmore?
Anchorman. I'll choose if I have to choose which bracket, I'm choosing the Sandler bracket. But if it's down to these two choices, I'm choosing Anchorman.
This is tough for me because I can quote both movies from start to finish.
Yeah, I'm the same way.
And this is me personally, so it's like if they're like you're stuck in an insane asylum and you've got to watch one movie on replay for the rest of your life.
I'm picking Happy Gilmore, so Chris Rester break the tie.
This is your glass case of emotion.
Yeah, you break the tie.
I break the tie.
You bitch.
I think you've had enough.
Now you've had enough.
No. Bitch. I'm going with Happy Gilmore.
All right.
I'm going with Happy Gilmore.
All right.
Sandler reigns supreme.
Tony is upset. I did like your point to like if I'm having to pick one of the brackets over the other, I think it's the Sandler bracket for sure.
So who are our Cinderellas here? It was
Step Brothers.
Other guys was the 8 seed that advanced the most, right?
Yes, yep.
They got to the Elite 8.
They got to the Elite 8, and the Step Brothers, which was the sixth seed, got all the way into the Final 4. The farthest on the Gilmore side, Waterboy, got into the Elite 8 at the 5th seed. Let's see.
That was a true rankings, I feel like, on the Sandler side.
Yeah, I think so too. Just double checking anything else moved on. No, that was about it. That's what we had. So long, Shaka. Boom. Welcome to the Ranger Zone. We are 3 insatiably obsessed Rangers fanatics, semi-qualified to dish out our takes like hot cakes from the fans to the front office. I am Robbie Belusic.
I am Chris Green.
I'm Tony Cook.
Oh boy, there is an incredibly, fantasticably, listenably episode for you guys ahead of you, just ahead of you. It's chock full of fun stuff. And before we do that, I do want to put the call out, just for a moment. The Ranger Zone bat signal, if you will. If you guys are following us or not following us, particularly if you're not following us, we'd enjoy a follow. At Ranger Zone Pod, that is at Ranger Zone Pod. Anywhere you can. We're the most active on Twitter, and I know Twitter is a bit of a cesspool of hate and stuff, but unfollow everybody you don't like and just follow us, and you'll get the
baseball.
Our best baseball takes and Rangers takes. I get a little spicy, especially when I'm watching the games, and I love to live tweet them. Instagram is another hot spot for us where we will do some photos and videos from time to time. But and if you are following us, do tell your friends, tell your family, bug them. Say, hey, these 3 idiots just talked about Adam Sandler and Will Ferrell for 25 minutes when they could have just settled it in 2. But it was good. It was entertaining television. So, I digress. Now, we will go to the news.
News for you.
Oh, yeah.
Topps Trading Cards has teamed up again with the estate of the man who painted the happiest trees and clouds and little mountains that you've ever seen. That's Mr. Bob Ross. The Joy of Baseball, the official title of this set, features various past and present players dropped into the recognizable landscape paintings of Mr. Ross. Bob even has his own card that I will put in the show notes, as well as hopefully into my collection.
I believe this sold out within minutes last year.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it did. And I believe it sold out within minutes this year as well. I do have the link in there if you guys want to take a look at all those. Bob looks wonderful. The cards look wonderful, too. Got to get my hands on some. Next up here, although he is not with our team any longer, A's reliever Jose Leclerc is undergoing season-ending right surgery. Good God, right shoulder surgery. And he hasn't pitched since April 22nd, which
Wow, has it been that long?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I didn't realize that. It was due to a lat strain. Yeah.
Money well spent.
Yeah, he'd pitched 9 total innings this season. That was it. But he finished with 8 Ks and an even 6.00 ERA. Next up here, right-handed pitcher Luis Curvelo made his debut for the Rangers on
Holy
July 31st.
crap.
Yeah, he was
Holy
when we were
crap.
in Seattle. He gave up 1 hit but struck out 3 over 2 innings of work.
When we traded for him in the offseason, I was like, who is this? He hasn't even made it to the Major League debut. Why are we trading for him?
Yeah, he
Giving
was
him a Major League contract
Yep,
or whatever.
he was
Putting
one
him on
of
the 40.
Yeah, he was one of the first acquisitions
Yeah.
that we made in the offseason. Was he not in? Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm sure we could look it up, but he came from Seattle.
I believe he did.
System.
I think he did, yeah.
Yep. Look at that. Came back to bite him right in the tuchus.
And bro plays with passion, too.
Yeah.
Dude was fired up last night.
Yeah, absolutely he was.
The 6-4 extra innings win.
Yes. Jared Sandler attempts to exorcise our demons in Seattle, a la Ted Lasso and Major League style, with a bucket of items from the broadcast crew. The idea was they were giving up items that are, near and dear to them to sacrifice to the baseball gods so that we could finally get a win in Seattle. Since, if you have not been paying attention, we've been abysmal there over like the last 3 seasons. I think we've won like 9
House of Horrors.
Yeah,
dude.
it's been like 9 of 40 games we've won.
Oof.
It is rough. So I did just want to walk you through the bucket and some of the items that these guys gave, because it was surely something. It was something else to watch. The bucket itself was a Superman Last Son of Krypton popcorn tin that Jared Sandler found at the movie theater across from their hotel. Mike Bassick, he put in a 25-year-old cologne that his grandmother bought him. Dave Raymond put in a Sam's Club-sized bottle of headache medication, and as well as a golf glove. Matt Hicks put in a bowl of chili.
Nice.
Yep, very strange. And Laura Stickles, the Taylor Swift album. I don't know which one.
It's important. Is it Midnight's?
Is
it red?
Is the new one? What's the new one?
I think Midnight's is Dead Poet Society or something. I don't know.
I don't know.
Go Chiefs.
Goat Chiefs. At first I thought you said Goat Chiefs. I was like, what?
There's like this thing called the Black Wife Glow Up, where like there's these like you'll see pictures of guys before and after they started dating a black girl. Whatever that is the opposite with Travis Kelce.
I have seen that meme going around. I have seen that. That's funny. And then, and I'll move on here. Lastly, Jared Sandler, he put in a Beetlejuice figurine and some grapes, like a big dork. But hey, it worked, man. It worked because we did end up getting the win after they did that on the broadcast. So, however you work the juju from the baseball guys.
They tried real hard to lose it too.
Yes, yeah. Robert Garcia tried real hard to lose it. Let's not.
Yeah.
Boys, Josh Hamilton Redemption Tour Part 2 coming to you live August 9th. Not sure if this will be out in time. We will. He's going to receive his Hall of Fame jacket. He's in the Hall of Fame. His Rangers Hall of Fame jacket. These, of course, were new jackets that we finally had made that were distributed during Elvis's ceremony not that long ago. So he's going to get his, but they're going to make hay of it this time around for some reason.
Gold jacket, green jacket, who gives a shit?
The Rangers will be taking on the Phillies in that game, so get your tickets if you want to see them.
Does Hamilton get any booze mixed into this?
I don't know. 10%. That's being gracious. That's at most.
It's going to be hard to say he gets no booze.
Yeah.
I'm just saying he wasn't necessarily the best teammate. And necessarily the best person either.
And the online promotion for this, the number one comments I've been seeing against him have been everybody bringing up the baseball town thing still.
This baseball town thing still. I hear that.
This has been
And
12 years.
Yeah.
And people
That's-
still talking about the baseball town
That certainly
thing.
wouldn't be my gripe.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not the first thing I'm going to.
Yeah, that's not the first thing
Sure.
I go to either. But
My word.
and you can. We don't have to discuss it. You can look it up for your own
Yeah.
listener. It's not. It's definitely disheartening. We'll move on from that terrible news because hey, Shin Soo Choo, he's gonna get some honorific actions with the Rangers as well. He's gonna be. I don't know what they're honoring him for. I think walking a lot and making a lot of money while he was here is probably part of it. August 22nd, that's going to happen when the Guardians are town. This is also when Adrian Beltre's statue is unveiled. So
Oh, that's the story.
definitely
Okay.
get your...
If he's not swinging from a knee,
that's absolutely
we
what it
riot.
is.
The only other acceptable option is him dragging the batting
The
circle.
batting circle.
But he better be swinging from a knee.
I like...
Or him being mad with like bubble gum on his hat.
Oh, I saw a lot of people saying that it better be from the knee so everybody can reach his head so they can rub it when they go into the stadium.
I figured it would be him from a knee and his helmet just barely falling off of him from his swing so that people can touch his head.
That'd be rad.
That's what I think it's going to be. So definitely get your tickets to that game. They're giving out a ton of stuff. There's like a commemorative coin they're doing.
Oh, wow.
They're going to do a figurine replica of the statue. That I think is general giveaway to all. So you will
Okay.
need to get there to get there. The coin I believe is a special ticket, and they're doing something else too with him or with something else going on that day. So
Love
You know, I
29.
think Shin Soo Choo was an all-time teammate while he was here.
yeah.
And I think that's
Yeah,
why
good
he's
guy.
getting celebrated the way he was.
I enjoyed
He,
Shin Soo Choo's time on the team. People gave him so much stuff. I was like, this guy's on base percentage is like 700.
Didn't he just get celebrated for something?
He just retired.
Oh,
He
that's what, is
did.
that what it was?
He played
Yeah.
like 5 more years in Korea. Over
Okay,
there.
yeah. So yeah, at his retirement, there were several Rangers that showed up to his retirement in Korea.
Good.
He was definitely a good teammate while he was here.
Here's some sad news. This is a bit of sad news, if you want to call it that. Kumar Rocker, Jacob Latz, and Caleb Bosley, they were all optioned down to AAA Round Rock. And then you will learn why after the news. But, gentlemen, how are you feeling about this? Are you upset? Do you think this move's going to work out for Rocker? Rocker is the one that I'm the most worried about because I thought we might be able to squeeze him into the pen.
Well, with these other options we have now, I see why he gets optioned down. And
Correct.
it allows him to still continue to get the innings.
Yeah.
I still have very high hopes for him because you look, his ERA is terrible, right? But
It is bad, yeah.
he's one of those pitchers where he reminds me a lot of a young Martin Perez. Not in the stuff they have because they're very different stuff-wise, but in the mental game where it's like, I'm going to have a 5-run blow-up inning. But the rest of my pitching is going to be freaking lights out.
Yeah, that is the crazy thing.
And
with
so
him.
that gives me hope in that if he could ever figure out how to not have the blow-up inning, that he'll be at least an effective starter, if not an ace.
Yeah, that 5-run
'Cause
inning,
that
maybe
slider,
if you
my
can get it down.
God.
Yeah.
Still think that's the best pitch on the entire team.
Yeah. If you can get that, that 5-run blow up inning into 1-2-run blow up
Yeah,
inning, or
limit
even
damage.
the 3-run inning.
The only thing that would upset me about, because obviously what's best for Kumar Rocker is consistency and getting his start every 5th day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yes,
that's ultimately
yes.
what's best. But I do think that it is a benefit being around guys like Jacob deGrom and Nathan Eovaldi.
Definitely.
That learning professional ways to approach the game is also important.
Al Leiter
And
said
it
that
sucks
Jack's been
that-
benefiting big time from working with Jacob.
Yeah.
It shows.
Yeah. Oh my God.
It shows.
He's
Jack.
he's a little dude throwing 100 miles an hour.
And that's all for the news. It was a wild and wacky sports trade day.
Way more than anybody anticipated. That's
Yeah.
for sure. Everybody was like, "Oh well, with all these people making the playoffs these days, it's just there's not as many teams available out there to sell, and nobody wants to make the trades, and everybody values their prospects so much these days." And then we had like the craziest trade deadline ever.
There were like 80 trades or something that were made. Or
And then the
80
last
between
couple
80
hours were
players.
insane.
Yes.
Like everything you dream about in a trade deadline.
Yeah.
don't know about that.
I mean, no, like superstars were moved.
Yeah,
but
that's
like
my- would
Sandy
be my only
Alcantara
comment.
didn't go,
Yeah.
and Luis Robert Jr. he didn't go, and
I'm just
you know,
jazzed because we got the best pitcher available,
You
or at
know-
least the best pitcher that was moved.
You know, Emmanuel Clase would have been available, but his
Hey man,
line-
that one
yeah.
inning of Corey Kluber's looking like a win all of a sudden.
Right. Oh boy.
That makes you feel a little better because I've certainly been kicking ourselves about the fact that we've needed a closer for the past 3 years.
Apparently-
and the best closer in the American League should have been ours.
Their lockers were removed from the clubhouse.
I saw that.
Yeah.
Yep, I saw that. During the final day of the deadline, that is July 31st at 5 p.m. Central Time, I was glued to Twitter all day long. All day. Furiously scrolling and refreshing. Like,
Come on, Chris Young.
yes, like
Oh my
every
God.
15 seconds, I'm like, and I'm watching all these players just that we're in talks with. They're getting plucked by other teams, other more financially available teams. Livid.
Like, is Dane Dunning being traded to the Braves going to be the only move we do in this trade deadline?
Yeah, man, we're letting all of these guys are just falling right off the trade block, one after another. And some of these players who got me like real excited, especially as the hours were dwindling down, were like David Bednar from the Pirates.
That was one.
Yes.
I hear we got linked to Pete Fairbanks, which would have been an interesting reunion.
I
but-
did hear that. And that was Passon who was linking us to Bednar. Merrill Kelly, that was Francis Romero who was linking us to him. He's one of the writers for the Baseball Writers Association. We were linked to Dylan Cease at one point.
I was getting excited
from
about
John
that.
Heyman.
I wanted him for a long
Yeah.
time.
Oh yeah,
strikeout
Yes.
artist.
MLB insider John Heyman coming at you with the facts there.
God, can you imagine having Jacob DeGrom and,
And
Dylan
Cease,
Cease?
yeah,
All the heat.
yeah.
And Jack Leiter?
Yeah, Evan Grant. He had later reported that we'd kind of cooled down on Cease, and that we had turned our sights and targeted Merrill Kelly instead. The Astros were very heavy on Cease too, and I wonder
would've
if
been
that
interesting.
was not just a way for us to run the clock out on their discussions and do a bit of run blocking
Jedi mind
for
tricking.
ourselves, yes, so that they were tied
Run
up
up
with
the
us
price.
on the phones, yes, so they couldn't be working deals with Houston, because I would have been so pissed
Oh my God.
if I had to face that guy. But they did not get him, so thank God. Who else? Ryan O'Hearn. I heard we were linked to him at one point. There was even chatter that that was the bat that we were looking for, but San Diego wanted him more, along with like 50 other players, because San Diego made
They ended up adding, yeah.
Dude, they added 1 trillion different players, as well as 2 trillion more in payroll coming down the line, I'm sure, with all of these guys. They unloaded their farm system.
AJ Preller is a madman.
He was prelling.
He's like he's done this before, but he did that thing where he sold his soul for this season, and last time it didn't work.
Yeah.
Well, it's really just the rest of the teams in this division are plagued with trying to keep up with the Dodgers and keep up with the Joneses.
Yeah.
And so the Padres and the Giants will compete with payroll and,
they
and
went
end
and
up
got
with
Devers and
middling
took the whole
rosters.
contract.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. But they did, man. They loaded up. They got Mason Miller, J.P. Sears, Freddie Fermin, Ryan O'Hearn, Ramon Laureano, Will Wagner, and Nestor Cortez. I think they got other guys, too, that I didn't even put on here.
I think that's Mason Miller with 4.5 years of control.
Yeah.
Insane. I mean, they traded like the best prospect in baseball to get him.
Yeah.
but
Yeah, they did. They've like unloaded their entire top end, all of them.
and they
their
didn't
whole
have
farm system.
They
is
didn't
pretty
have a
much
lot
gone.
left, and it's empty now. So I don't know I seriously don't know what San Diego's going to do in like 2 years from now, but we'll see.
It is crazy. AJ. I mean, you're hoping for a ring, because
Right.
that's supposed to be the trade off.
I mean, as far as if we're not involved, I'm definitely rooting for San Diego. I'm one of the weird people out there that actually likes Manny Machado. So
Yeah. Well, we did not make our first player for player trade until like 3:15, an hour and 45 minutes before the deadline expired. And I thought before then, I had told myself several times, I was like,
Ray Davis.
I was like, we're not going to do anything.
We don't got the money.
Yep, that's what it was, because I was seeing multiple tweets from
Chris Young doesn't believe in this team.
it's like Evan Grant and Jeff Wilson and Bob Nightingale from USA Today were stressing the financial inflexibility that we had backed ourselves into with only like $1 million or $2 million, and our entrenched stance to not exceed the luxury tax was the culprit for our inactivity. What sent me spiraling even further down the pit of despair was the Adolis Garcia trade scare. Oh my
Someone
God.
got everybody good going to the Mets.
Yes. I'm sure it was not as scary or disappointing for the Red Sox fans who thought they were getting starting pitcher Joe Ryan when an actual trade graphic was posted to the Fox Sports Twitter account and then reposted by Yahoo, who gave the credit to John Morosi.
Oh.
And then quickly removed. Like maybe a minute later.
And they could have used Joe Ryan.
Yes. Yeah. But
by the way, we talk about great baseball names.
Joe Ryan?
Well, I was going to say a great journalist name. Bob Nightingale. That's
Bob
a great
Nightingale,
journalist name.
yeah.
Let's go.
The best part about Bob Nightingale is when he messes something up, which he frequently does, apparently. And everybody calls him Boob.
Boob Nightingale?
Old Boob Nightingale.
So back to Bobby here. About 3 o'clock, there was a bracking news tweet, and I say bracking because it was spelled incorrectly without the E. Bracking news from Mike Deportes saying Garcia was going to the Mets. This person does not exist. I went back to our retweet of that because I had done some meme as a retweet with it, and so that I could correctly cite this person. The account's deleted. And it had several thousand followers and everything when I looked at it before. When things were going on. It was wild. The trade was ultimately proven false about 5 minutes later and then vindicated in digital print by Sean McFarlane of the Dallas Morning News. I can say there was a collective rage and sadness-fueled environment of Rangers Twitter's fans.
The Adolis music count was losing his mind.
Oh, yeah, dude. Yes, he was. And it felt like an eternity before we finally got the truth.
Bombi lives.
So on to the trades. On to what actually happened. A minute-for-minute breakdown here. 2:10 p.m. right-handed pitcher Cody Hoyer traded to Detroit for our favorite trade prospect.
Cash consideration.
That's right, buddy.
I don't know if we gave enough credit to how stupid it is that people retweeted something from somebody named... Wait, what was his name? Mike Sports. We just rolled with it.
I know.
Wait, we can't just move past that like we did. Like... Mike Sports.
Mike
really? That's what
Deportes,
we're
yep.
doing.
Mike
Breaking news from Mike Sports.
Oh, man. Oh, my gosh. So, like I mentioned...
Damn blue check marks are ruined.
I know, dude.
Wait a minute. You're not supposed to just go past like you didn't just say what you just said.
Oh, my gosh. So, like I said, guys were falling off. Like, the whole next hour... Guys were just falling off the board. And then enter Ray Davis from stage left, riding a single horse with an oversized checkbook in his hand. And at 3:15, it was announced that left-handed pitcher Danny Coulombe from Minnesota for our left-handed prospect Garrett Horn. He was our 25th ranked prospect, and he's currently recovering from Tommy John.
Did that one alone put us over the competitive?
No,
okay.
We were not yet. There was I don't even think like $1 million left on his salary for the year. I've got it, I think, later somewhere. But yeah, so our first player for player trade here, Danny Coulombe from the Minnesota Twins,
who blew up their entire team.
Yeah, who did?
They blew it up. Not just traded a couple guys. They traded nine
guys.
9 guys.
They said there's like 2 people.
under contract for next season.
Yes.
Yeah, Pablo Lopez, and Byron Buxton.
Oh my god!
And the only reason Byron Buxton is still on the team is because he refused to waive his no trade clause,
Wow.
which is
What a-
crazy.
what
but
a
he
dude.
apparently he just does. He's like, I got my money. I really don't want to uproot and move my family. He's like,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna chill.
He's been there a while.
Yeah, he has been there a while.
Yeah.
He's been the face of that franchise for probably a hot minute.
Yeah.
You know those fans are gonna latch onto that dude so even harder now.
Oh,
They're like, we gotta
yeah.
have somebody.
Yeah, no kidding. So, under 2 hours to go, I was sweating a little bit because Danny Coulombe was not going to be enough for me to think we
No.
won this trade.
No, I was like, well, what are we doing at this
Yeah,
point?
at all. I thought,
Well,
now-
we won that trade.
Oh, yeah.
yeah, we definitely did.
The guy's got TJ. We won that one.
Yeah. This is the point when I thought we were going to go after a bat because we were getting
Yeah.
real close. I was like, okay, this is going to be our solution to the bullpen because we do have Josh Spores coming back, and John Gray just came back.
Our offense sucks.
Yeah. So I was like, maybe we'll get him. Nope. That's not what happened. San Diego wanted him more. And
Big bomb drop next.
Yeah. Big bomb drop next.
Huge bomb.
Huge. This was it was looking bleak until at Ranger Apologist on Twitter, 30 minutes before it was announced, had tweeted that he had some huge news from an insider that he could not completely divulge, but that it was huge.
Huge.
The biggest news.
The biggest news, and that was at 4:25 p.m. Central Standard Time, announced right-handed pitcher Merrill Kelly from Arizona for left-handed pitcher Coldrake, left-handed pitcher Mitch Bratt, and right-handed pitcher David Hageman. These gentlemen, as follows. Drake was our 5th-ranked prospect. Bratt, who will return to Arizona, was our 9th-ranked prospect. And Hageman was our 13th-ranked prospect. And if it seems like this is a lot for a rental, that's just like your opinion, man.
I mean, we traded supposedly a lot to Seattle.
Calmer than you.
We traded some high-ranking prospects to Seattle for Cliff Lee. I mean, Blake Bevan and Justin Smoke. Ooh, high-rated prospects. How those guys work out?
Yep.
Smoke got a couple good years in Toronto.
Yeah.
That was it. Not for Seattle.
Mitch Bratt seems to be a coveted guy. I follow a couple of other teams' social medias.
I saw
every now
some
and
people
then.
freaking out about Coldrake too.
I did as well. But this has happened before.
Prospects are prospects.
Prospects are prospects for a reason. We traded, let me go back to the Cole Hamels trade for you. We traded 5 of our top 10 pitching prospects at the time for Cole Hamels, and
None
zero of
them
them
worked out.
0 of them worked out.
That was one of our best trades ever as far as win for win.
Yes.
Oh boy.
Yes, and we've beat the Aroldis Chapman Cole Reagan's argument to death. I mean, and without Aroldis Chapman, we don't win the ring. I mean, guaranteed. There was nobody else to step into that role.
Mr. Reagan's kind of come back down to earth a little bit too. So
Yeah. So with 25 minutes to go until the deadline, Ken Rosenthal reported that the Rangers were not done, and we were still working on a deal for Phil Maton of the St. Louis Cardinals, who we did land with 5 minutes to go in the trade deadline. And we traded for Skylar Hales. Excuse me, we traded to the St. Louis Cardinals. Skylar Hales, right-handed pitcher. Mason Molina, a left-handed pitcher, and $250,000 in international bonus pool money for Mr. Phil Maton. Molina, our 27th ranked prospect, and Hales, our 28th ranked prospect, so pretty far down there on the list. Jared Sandler of The Fan mentioned, or Jared Sandler, excuse me, on The Fan mentioned, he is of the Rangers TV network now, said that he had heard teams who had closers to deal, they were asking too high a price in Sebastian Walcott.
not for a closer. Hell
Yeah,
no.
which-
I would have rioted. I would have
Yeah.
been so mad.
Yeah.
I want him to be the guy that pushes Corey off a short.
Okay.
So
Where, in terms of, I
One
guess...
big ass shortstop to the other.
yeah, for real.
Yeah. That concluded the trade deadline. I was very happy with what we did after many, many hours of panic. Panic and stress.
The best pitching staff in baseball got a lot better.
Yes, it did. I was very upset, and I thought that Ray Davis was just not going to budge.
So what does this mean now that we went over the CBT?
We will pay a penalty. We will pay a 50%.
But are we going to do this damn dance again next year?
Probably.
Ah,
Or someone convinces Ray Davis to say the hell with it and let's go for it. If we're going to go over, let's go over. Because that's what I
sold so hard on this for months now, and it's like you're gonna rip that rug out from underneath us. It's like we better fucking win.
And it's like the teeniest, tiniest rug because we're like maybe $4 million over because the collective amount of money that we are having to pay for these three guys is I think like $5 million, $5 or $6 million, and we had about 2 in space, like probably at the max. So. It does, that part frustrates me a little bit because we were all talking in the winter meetings and stuff about.
That's why we aren't signing big names.
And here we are, 4, 5 months, 6 months later, and we decided we're going to go over, but only by a little bit. It's like, well, if we were going to go over, why didn't we just do it in the beginning, and maybe we wouldn't have had this problem, and we could have unloaded a couple of guys to get us, closer to under it, or at least less of a penalty. Which is still pennies, by the way, guys. The penalty is pennies comparatively to the net worth of Ray Davis.
All these offensive woes are single-handedly Jock Peterson's fault. So
They really are.
Man, it's just a black hole.
All this money you're talking about went to Jock Peterson. We all tried to give the benefit of the doubt when it happened, but even then we were a little reticent.
That is unfortunately the way that the
baseball goes.
The baseball goes sometime.
You see how
You can't win them all. You
That's
can't win
true.
them all.
Oh.
He said the thing.
All right, well, we will back off of trade deadline day because we want to tell you guys about our shiny new toys. We have some, and they're all very good. So back after no messages, bitches.
You're gonna die, bitch.
First up is going to be Tony, and he's going to tell you about who?
Danny Columbine.
Oh, my God.
We're not doing that one.
Oh, my Lord.
He came from Colorado, right?
Danny, no, he didn't.
God,
Came from Minnesota.
I am so flaccid right now.
Jesus.
Danny Coulombe signed a $3 million contract with the Twins, and we will pay him $950K of it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Born October 26, 1989, Danny was drafted out of Chaparral High School in Scottsdale, Arizona in 2008 by the Dodgers, but went to college instead, where there's nothing but cows, booze, and flying tortillas at Texas Tech University.
Lubbock.
He was drafted again by the Dodgers in 2012 and entered the league in 2014. Let's look. Jared Sandler has got a bit of on his scouting report. It's going to help us with that. I'm going to pull up our Twitter feed here. So, Danny Coulombe in 2025, 1.16 ERA in 31 innings pitched. So, limited time, but very effective in those innings.
In every bit of in the innings, yeah.
A 41% chase rate. That is third in Major League Baseball with a minimum of 30 innings pitched, which is obviously still a very small sample size.
Right.
Slash lines of 188, 246, 214, and 460. This is elite stuff.
He turns dudes in net.
Yeah.
204 ERA since 2022. That's fifth in Major League Baseball.
That's
beautiful.
Crazy. You said 202?
204.
204 since 2022?
That is correct.
Dang, his ERA is lower than his weight.
Yeah.
Some more evidence that I've collected from his scouting report now. Kind of hot shit coming out of high school. Had 4, maybe 5 legitimate pitches as a teenager.
Oh, wow.
Dang.
Actually threw harder then than he does now. But injuries kept him sidelined for a strong majority of 2 straight seasons after he got a Division I scholarship to USC.
Wait.
Oh.
You mean to tell me that a kid that was throwing junk pitches at a young age as his arm was still developing blew out his arm at a young age?
That's exactly what I'm telling you.
Weird.
So after his, he had a really rough freshman year at USC dealing with those injuries. It's probably the first time he had ever faced adversity baseball-wise.
Oh, wow.
Didn't handle it well. It didn't feel like the USC coaching staff handled him well.
Oh, no.
That's
And
always rough.
transferred immediately after the season due to his lack of evidence for any scouting report anyone else is developing since high school. He didn't get any Division I scholarships. Had to go to the junior college route.
Oh, wow.
Ended up getting hurt that season as well.
Oh, my gosh.
So he's all the way down.
Just down the mountain he
Down,
goes.
down.
Somehow, a scout at Texas Tech sees the guy, and sees the plethora of pitches that he has available, and despite the fact he doesn't have the velocity he once had, gives him the Division I scholarship.
Spoiler alerts,
Oh.
Mike Leach.
How do you feel about Pirates, kid? So, yeah, and after all these injuries, he ended up being Texas Tech's opening day starter in 2011.
Dang.
Heck yeah.
An interesting major league career in that he managed to completely change his pitching repertoire while remaining in the major leagues. In 2023, he
What?
yes.
He just got rid of all those pitches he
Yes.
had.
In 2023, he dropped his changeup and his knuckle curve for a sharp biting cutter that would become his go-to pitch with a 40% usage rate.
Whoa, okay. Really changed everything up.
Yes. I'll show you all that
God.
chart in a little bit.
Yeah.
So, pairing it with his sweeper, which has similar action to his cutter leaving his hand, but with less velocity and a later break, has resulted in creating a swing and miss specialist who can also utilize the sinker and execute a ground ball out when necessary.
That's that 41% swing.
If his velocity was 5 miles an hour faster, we'd probably be looking at one of the best closers in baseball.
Hot dog.
But he is who he is in that regard, and that lack of velocity has relegated him to a specialist, a situational guy at best. But in limited exposure has been incredibly effective. I've got a couple of graphics that I want to show y'all real quick.
Yeah. Let's take a look at this.
So, due to his limited exposure over the last few seasons, his Baseball Savant page doesn't have a lot of qualifying statistics as far as league averages.
I got you.
But the last time that he did qualify would be 2023 when he first really implemented this cutter and established the repertoire that he has today. His opponent batting average, exit velocity, and hard hit percentage were all in the 95th percentile.
Oh, wow. Goodness.
I want to show y'all this chart. This is Danny Coulombe's pitch percentage by season. If you look at like who he was in 2020, he threw the knuckle curve 45% of the time.
That is so much. He's a true knuckleballer.
Interesting.
So between 2020 and 2025, really 2023, we're talking about a 45% knuckle curve that dropped to maybe 4% this year.
Oh, my Lord.
4%. We're talking about an over 40% on his slider that is completely dropped off. He doesn't throw his slider at all anymore. And he threw it 40% of the time in 2021.
This is nuts.
This guy has so many major league level pitches in his repertoire. He could pull any of this junk out. This is a
wild.
junk pitcher.
That's crazy, dude. I love
Yeah,
it.
the slider completely disappears when you go from 2021 to 2025.
Yeah.
That's so nuts. I wonder why. I wonder who it was that told him, like, hey, why don't you just do
Your
this
slider
instead?
sucks, bro.
So and so you would think with the repertoire that he's built that he would be a specialist as a left-handed pitcher that would pitch almost exclusively to right-handed pitchers. And his splits do favor that he sees a little bit more right-handed pitchers than left, but it's not close enough that you could say that he's any type of all right, if you got 4 out of 6 right-handers, we're going to throw Coulombe in there, face those guys. He can go the same way against lefties.
Nice.
So, but his repertoire works best against those right-handers.
The righties.
He throws that cutter low and inside, really gets in on the hands on the right-handed hitters.
I bet.
Oh, yeah, I see that. Ooh, this nitro zone is red as hell.
It
on
looks
that
like-
lower inside zone.
Yeah.
And that sweeper looks like that cutter, and he'll throw that on the outside edge of the plate, and it'll look
Looks
like a ball
strike
the whole way, and it just
yeah.
grazes the black right at the end. And it didn't look,
Yeah.
a lot of looking strikeouts. A couple of more elements to his scouting report here that I'm looking at. Deception and movement is really what he does best. Coulombe's high arm slot and movement on his pitches make him difficult for hitters to read for the most part. 2023, he significantly reduced his walk rate while increasing his strike rate, which is obviously a great indicator of a quality reliever there.
Yeah.
Effectiveness with runners on base.
Yeah.
He's
Tell me
got
about
a little
this.
bit of clutch to him. He's shown the ability to strand inherited runners.
Nice.
So
That is very important, especially for a reliever coming in. If we're in hot water, we need to know you're are you man enough, big and bad enough?
It's cold as ice.
in a perfect world, I believe that we've brought him in to be our 7th inning guy.
I can see that. Absolutely.
And in this perfect world, Chris Martin is healthy and he can be the 8th inning guy.
And then who's closing it, baby?
You know who closing it?
Luis Curvelo.
I don't know. We still don't have a closer. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, that's true.
Who else we get, Robbie?
I will take you to the next man. I will do that for you. His name is Merrill Kelly. And
That
he is
sounds familiar.
It sure does. He is a right-handed pitcher. And we just kind of saw him a little bit ago in the World Series.
He was that one asshole.
Yep, the one guy. Remember that World Series, gentlemen? We gentlemen swept the Arizona Diamondbacks. The one game that we lost was against, you're never going to believe it, Merrill Kelly. It was him. Merrill Kelly. All right, so in that World Series Game 2 matchup, that was when we were still at home, he went 7 innings, 3 hits, 1 run, no walks, 9 strikeouts.
My goodness, Merrill Kelly.
In 89 pitches.
Ooh, diced us up.
No. The only run that he got that was scored on him was a Mitch Garver solo home run. That was it.
Joyce?
Where you at, Jordan Montgomery?
Yeah, it didn't have to do us like that, Merrill Kelly, but what an excellent job by him.
Man came to play.
Yes. So, Merrill Kelly, 6'2", 202-pounded, right-handed, born October 12th, 1988 in, Houston, Texas. He was drafted 3 different times out of Desert Mountain High School in 2007 by Baltimore, out of Yavapai College in 2009 by Cleveland, and finally out of Arizona State University in 2010 by the Tampa Bay Rays.
Yavapai College?
Yes, these are all in Arizona.
And it's a real place.
It is.
Okay.
Yes. He hung around the Rays farm system until 2015. That's 5 years in the minors, and then played for the Korean baseball organization for another 4 years, finally busting through the big league barrier for good with the Diamondbacks at the ripe and spry age of 30 years old. He has a career 3.74 ERA and about 40 innings shy of 1,000 innings pitched through 7 seasons of work. He's been fairly healthy for his major league career. There have been just a couple of 1 or 2 week stints where he's got to heal a calf or he's got a cold. There was a major shoulder injury that took him out for most of the 2024 season. That lasted from April 20th to the beginning of August. I want to say around the 11th. So yeah, that was the first and only big thing that has happened with him. This season, he's got a 3.22 ERA and 131 1/3 innings pitched. That, by the way, is the most innings pitched by any pitcher on our team right now.
Oh, wow.
Only by 9 or 10 innings, I think.
More than Jacob DeGrom.
Yeah.
Which is wild.
Yeah, because he's been our Iron Man pitcher for the entire year, strangely enough. Knock on wood here.
All the
wood. He's got a 1.042 whip, so
Nice.
flirting with just underneath that. That's beautiful.
Very nice.
And this is not, I don't believe this is accurate to now. Baseball Reference still has not updated his start from yesterday. They still have him as a National League pitcher, so I had to kind of go back and forth. The ERA is good enough for top 15 in the American League, and 7th in WHIP among qualified pitchers. Yeah. He ranks 3rd in ERA among Rangers Ranger starters and has the most. I just fucking said that. Never mind. While his 8.5 strikeouts through 9 isn't going to win him any Cy Youngs, this dude has elite swing and miss secondary stuff. His off-speed and breaking ball run value are drenched in red on Baseball Savant. Meaning teams don't score a lot of runs on his secondary pitches. In fact, he's got an 83% chase rate that makes a lot of players look foolish in the batter's box or inducing a ground ball because he does like to force a lot of ground balls. His pitch mix, you ready for this? Kind of like Danny Coulombe, he throws just about everything, but he still throws all of it. He's got a fastball, a changeup, a cutter, a sinker, a curveball, and a slider.
Wasn't the Yu Darvish?
Yeah, he primarily uses his changeup, fastball, and cutter. They're all about 20 to 25%. And then the rest of them just kind of as the matchup is needed or as the batter. The cutter is a true cutter, by the way. It is a cut fastball. It's the only one. A lot of guys kind of use it as an off-speed or even
it's almost like a breaking pitch.
Yeah, in between off-speed breaking pitch. This thing is barely about a mile per hour off of his four-seam fastball.
Oh, wow, okay.
And it's got crazy action on it. Filthy, disgusting action. And he throws that thing all over the zone to righties and lefties. It looks like it's inside it looks like it's outside and it clips the black, or it looks like it's inside and it clips the black. He throws it everywhere.
Closer to a Mariano Rivera.
Yeah.
Cutter.
Yeah. The cutter has got 3.5 inches more rise than league average, which that's a lot. That is a ton coming off of his hands. And I want to focus on the changeup just for a second because teams are hitting under 200 on his secondary pitches, the changeup being one of them. And 37% of his strikeouts are on the change. And if I'm reading Baseball Savant page correctly, the changeup has 15 inches of drop to it,
that's over a foot, people.
Which dwarfs the league average of around 11 inches.
My goodness.
Yeah. Overall, lefties are hitting 201 off of him, and righties are hitting 211. And August 2nd was his debut for the Texas Rangers.
By God.
Against the Seattle Mariners.
And his former teammate, Gino Suarez.
That's right. He was there. He went 5 and 2 innings. 5 and 2/3 innings pitched. 4 hits, 2 runs, no walks, 6 strikeouts, 69 pitches, though.
Nice.
Got in a little bit of trouble in the 6th inning. Not some of it his fault, some of it not his fault. The game was starting to get to him, and maybe even his excitement a little bit too. One of the runs that scored on I'm going to say a questionable balk. He's got a jump move. He's got like a jump move as his pickoff move, which a lot of umpires don't call. I mean, there is a way to do it correctly. If you can get your left foot off the pitching rubber fast enough. But he was called for a balk, even though it was a pretty sneaky move that got a run in. And then he exited after throwing to third base on a tapper back to the mound, which a toss to first would have ended the inning. But I think he forgot how many outs there was and was trying to get the guy at third. So there wasn't a guy in scoring position for one more out. Anyway, he exited, and we ended up winning the game later in extras. By the way, he did strike out Cal Raleigh 3 times in that start. Right. So
I just had to double check it to make sure. He ended up getting the platinum sombrero in that game, and the man struck out 5.
No way. Good. So Kelly was in the second year of his 2-year, $18 million deal with the Diamondbacks. He was owed $8 million this season we are only on the hook for $2.2 million of that. So not bad at all. Paired with Coulombe's $950, that's going to work out to about a little over $3 so far. The only Diamondbacks pitcher, I said this already. Let me take you guys back to that, a little bit back to that World Series performance, but just overall that playoff performance. This is the first time he's ever been in the playoffs, was that run in 2023. The World Series game, that was his longest outing in the postseason. That was the most Ks he's ever pitched in the postseason, the least amount of walks he's ever given up in a start in the postseason, and he gave up 3 hits in all 4 of his postseason outings. Exactly.
Oh, wow.
3 hits in each game.
That's some Chris Davis with the K stuff.
Yeah. So this guy is not only nails in the regular season, this dude is nails in the postseason as well. Welcome to Texas.
What y'all know about Phil Maton?
I know his name is Phil Maton.
Toe Mater Maton. The old Cardinals signed this man on a $2 million contract, and we're only going to pay $634,000 of it.
There you go. I think that's about $4 million in toto for all 3 of these guys.
As a Rangers fan, you may remember him for 2 things. 1, he's a former Astro, so, screw him.
Yeah.
And then 2, you remember, when Josh Young started off super hot last year in that Cubs series, and then in the first game of the Tampa Bay series, that one pitcher threw a ball and hit him in the wrist and broke it? That was this guy. So he was being interviewed, and he told Dave Raymond that this was his goal and that he wanted to play for the Rangers.
I loved that.
He attributed it to the clubhouse, the managers, the players, the location, and that he wanted to be in the AL West, and he said he knows the West, having been a former Astro.
I love having players on this team from other teams who want to be here.
Yes.
That was I want to be here. It's well, we want you to be here too, buddy. Now go strike people out.
In. On to this man's pitch mix. He primarily features a combination of his curveball and his cutter,
That's nice.
with his curveball being his primary pitch overall by just a little bit there.
Really?
Yes, primarily off speed.
That's fun.
That's
But
kind of hurt.
he uses each of them roughly 35% of the time. But he also features a sweeper and a sinker. This man can do wonders with an average fastball velocity of only 90 miles per hour.
Oh, wow. So
This
is
man-
just he's got to rely on that action and movement.
When I was looking at his baseball savant page, his average fastball velocity has him down in the bottom 3rd percent.
Wow.
Bottom 3rd percent. Which is crazy when you look and see that the average exit velocity is in the top 99th percent.
Oh.
The amount of red on his baseball savant page is staggering.
So you telling me this man can locate?
Yes. So I'm just gonna read the stat category.
Phil Maton?
Maton.
You mean famous realtor? Location, baby.
His expected ERA.
Rival Phil Dunphy.
His expected ERA is 2.58, which has him in the 96th percentile. As expected batting average is .189. Wow. And that is in the 97th.
Oh.
Average exit velocity, like I was saying earlier, 84.6 miles per hour, has him 99th. His whiff percentage, 34.1. 1 out of every 3 pitches is a whiff. That's what I think that means.
Yeah.
And that's 95th percentile. His K percentage, 30.3. 30% of the time, dudes are striking out. That's pretty wild. That's 91st percentile.
I think I found out who our closer is going to be.
His barrel percentage, how often are people barreling up on the ball? Only 4.3% of the time.
Ooh. Oh, my God.
That's 95th percentile.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Well, what about hard hit percentage? How many times are you hitting the ball hard in general? Not necessarily barreling, but just making hard contact. 28.7% of the time. That is 99th percentile.
Wow.
Tippity toppity.
So when they hit it, it is soft.
Mm-hmm. Ground ball percentage. How many times is it on the ground? 51.1% of the time.
Ugh.
More than half the time these balls are on the ground. Balls are low hanging. And that is 85th percentile. So yeah, Phil Maton. He really, really good. And so I was over on his baseball reference page. Actually, let me see. That's where I want to go next. Let's see. Yeah, that's where I want to go. On his baseball reference page, his nickname is listed as spin rate, which I thought was interesting. I was like, spin rate? I'm like, well, there's been some crazy spin rates lately. So I'm like, if that's his nickname, he must have something nasty. So I looked into it.
Yeah, did you get an answer there, Clouseau?
So this is in regards to that filthy curveball that he primarily features. And on Savant, it says this. On average, he throws it 75.8 miles per hour, with it topping out around 78.2. He will typically have 26.5 revolutions of the baseball, which comes out to 3178 rotations per minute.
Oh my
And
God.
it's my understanding that anything over 3,000 is on nasty level. So
Yeah.
and he throws that pitch in the strike zone 44% of the time. So he's in the middle of his best season to date. He's got a career low in ERA and a career high in wins above replacement.
Nice.
His career baseball reference WAR is 2.1 over a 9-season career. But 1.2 of that has been this season alone.
Oh, wow.
Um,
So he's on it. He's
on it. Yeah, no, he's having career year this year, which is the year to pick him up. So good for us.
Yeah.
And that being said, he is a former World Series champion. So having a career year for a guy who's already been on a championship-winning bullpen, and he was a big part of that bullpen. I don't think he was the closer, but he was either the setup or the seventh inning guy.
I feel like we gave up nothing for him. 28th or 27th and 28th prospect and $250,000 in international bonus pool money for this dude. I'm stoked.
Of all the dudes we gave up, the only one that even kind of hurts is Cole Drake. The rest of them, I'm kind of like, all right.
Yeah.
Fine. And then Robbie gave us a nice little Evan Grant tweet.
Oh, yes, I did see Evan Grant. And their first, because Coulombe and Maton both made their debuts as a Ranger during the same game.
Do you need late inning help? Call the offices of Coulombe and Maton, relievers at large.
That is it, ladies and gentlemen, for the trade deadline. Those are the guys that we got. These are the guys that we are hopefully going to be riding into the postseason and hopefully into another World Series victory. They got the stuff. We laid it out for you there.
B+.
Yeah, B. Well, I don't know. Well, I'm giving them, I would
B.
say a solid B.
Solid B.
Solid B.
Just needed a bat to make it an A.
Yeah, a bat would have made it an A, and maybe a bat that was controllable, because all these guys are rentals. We'll see how it shakes out.
Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Shake your trade deadline.
This talk will be about something near and dear to my heart,
More trade deadline.
which is in pain. It's not even necessarily Rangers related.
You're talking about Luka
but
re-signing with the Lakers?
My heart longs to discuss this,
Okay.
and I have a microphone and you don't.
So you will listen.
listen to everything that I have to say.
Beautiful callback.
Can we talk about how Jerry Jones is ruining our lives?
No.
And how Michael Parsons
Micah
is wanting to
Parsons.
leave?
I'm with CD Lamb on this one.
Just pay the man.
Just pay the man. You're going to do it anyway. Just do it.
You made a bet. Pay the man.
When is he gonna stop playing these war games with his best players? Like,
The vitriol, the public vitriol during press conferences is so Mean
It's
Girls
unnecessary.
High School.
Yeah.
And I hate it. I'm like, whose owner is out there doing that? Trying to besmirch the name of a player in some backhanded way
It's
in
like
a
the
press
James
conference.
Dolan of the NFL.
It's so ridiculous.
no. So
This is what I want.
Jerry Jones is not playing the same game that these other owners are playing. These other owners are playing the game of, I'm trying to put the best team together.
Trade him. Trade him and ride this franchise into the fucking ashes. And then we will build a new.
All these other owners are trying to put teams together to win Super Bowls. They're trying to put teams together to be marketable, to make money. all that stuff has already been taken care of for the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah.
We're not worried about winning because we've already making all the money.
Yep.
Jerry Jones is not playing that game. Jerry Jones is playing the game of, I'm the king of the NFL owners. It's not my job to put the best team together on the field. It's my job to put the best players in their place. So, because that's what's best for the league is putting my boot on them so that they don't get what they're worth. So that I can continue to make my money.
But he gave Dak the biggest contract ever.
And
not saying that's a good thing, but he still
has
did.
been very vocal about how he already regrets it.
That's a great point, actually. He's been bitching about that all week.
It's like you did it twice.
And is
You
using
didn't
that
learn
as
from
his
the first
ammunition
time
for...
around. You didn't learn from the first time
He's
around?
done it to this guy twice already.
So
Yeah.
you paid arguably not even a top 10 quarterback the most money in league history, and that's your reasoning for not signing Micah Parsons, who's, arguably the best pass rusher in the sport.
Yeah, I'd like to have 11 Micah Parsons on the defensive
did
side of the
did
ball.
anybody read anything
11 number 11s.
About his statement that he released, Micah Parsons?
I read it, yeah.
No, I have not.
He
He said that
he's just tired of it, man.
he's approached Jerry Jones and Stephen Jones and other members of the Cowboys organization several times in the last 2 years about a contract extension. Everything that one point they staged a interview with him to talk about leadership, and as soon as
Lord.
Jerry Jones got Micah Parsons in the room, it enveloped into contract talks.
A little bit of ambushing.
And so after that meeting, Micah called the Cowboys front office and said, I want to schedule a meeting with my manager, with my agent, to talk about more details with this contract. And the response that he got was that the main parts of the contract were already done. That we agreed on it yesterday. What are you talking about? With his agent not even in the room. It's just like Bush League, like railroading.
It's crap.
One of the premier players in the sport. It's just unheard of in this day and age. And he deserves all the bullshit he's getting now. And I hope that we trade him for pennies on the dollar because that's what we deserve.
Yep.
And that's not like a cowboy hating thing. That's like at some point, DFW sports athletes supersede some of the shady BS that we let our beloved teams get away with.
Yeah.
And that's why we're still mad about Nico.
Like, I said the same thing about towards the end of Dirk's career. I was like, this team is trash. Trade this man and let him go win a ring somewhere,
Yeah.
And then, of course, he ended up continuing to sign for pennies on the dollar and give us the discounts we needed to get back in contention. So, because that's just the guy he is.
Yeah.
I love that German bastard.
Me too.
He's done so much for the German people.
Jerry Jones is... I have wanted so hard to try to give him the benefit of the doubt because in the 20 teens and stuff, when we were looking good and we had built a solid team and we were making somewhat promising playoff runs, I was like, holy crap, man. And we were drafting good and we were hearing that Jerry was loosening the reins and in the draft room and Will McClay was getting more involved. And I was like, Jesus Christ, guys, he's sunsetting his career and he's actually, we're finally... Nope. I will never trust this man again. I know exactly what all of our fathers have felt their entire lives from the day that the Jones family took over for Tex Schramm, and they have not trusted him. And I'm like, guys, I know, but this, but that. Nope, I was wrong.
Did you like them Super Bowls?
I was wrong. Chris Green Sr., I was wrong. Bobby Belusic, I was wrong. Richard Green, I was wrong. Richard Green. Richard Cook, I was wrong.
He's 82. It's 2025. Over, under, he'll be here by 2030?
Under. 6 feet under.
Y'all want to see the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life?
That's what
I
I
do.
want.
They just, took the green out of Yoda, and it's Jerry Jones.
Who'd that look like?
Oh my. Oh my God.
If you just
Going in the show notes.
if you just make Jerry, take the green out of Yoda's skin and just make him a pasty white man, he looks just like Jerry.
Oh,
Just
my
like
Lord.
Jerry. Oh my goodness. And like the old Frank Oz Yoda. This has been the Cowboy Zone.
Well, thank you, dear listener, for playing along on another episode of the Ranger Zone.
Ranger Zone.
It always means a great deal that you take the time to spend the time with us. To the best of my recollection, Abby-dooby.
What a great audience.
As always, you can keep up with us trying to keep up with social media on Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube at Ranger Zone Pod. That is at Ranger Zone Pod. We're worth a follow for the nonsense alone, and of course, listen to us just about anywhere you get your podcasts. Thank you again. This has been the Ranger Zone, and I have been Robbie Belusic.
Remember to spay and neuter your pets, ladies and gentlemen. I have been Chris Green.
Volkswagen. I have been Tony Cook. And that's the way the baseball goes.
Oh, yeah, I was supposed to say the thing. And that's the way the baseball goes.